Do the hustle. Do, 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 do. Hey, everybody. So it is that time. We are dancing the hustle. Kelly coming to you from AIM Dance Studio. Last time we did a pretty much seated lesson with a really short review of the basics. And today I'm going to introduce a turn that you may have actually seen before, but it is very helpful to practice your turns, especially even if you're dancing with or without a partner, because the better you can turn, the better you can, the more you can improve your balance and control, then the better a dancer you will be overall. Okay. All right. So first things first, clear a little bit of space. When you are dancing, it is important to make sure, of course, that you are able to rotate on the floor. So I'm just wearing running shoes today, and they have a lot of slip because the sole is very worn down. So that just means that I can turn comfortably in these shoes. So dance shoes, socks, whatever you feel like. So again, we're applying this to our hustle lesson, and you can actually do these turns in any kind of dancing, freestyle dancing, whatever you like. In terms of music, next week we have a 70s theme coming up for a Zumba class, and then also a Soca Size class, and we have an 80s theme coming up also next week. So stay tuned in our social media and let's party. Here we go. So standing up all together, I'm going to have my chair off to the side because I may or may not need it. So when you're dancing the hustle, the basics are 1, 2, 3, 4, or a 4 count. So in hustle, there's also a lot of line dances that could be done to disco music or pop music. And so this particular pattern I'm going to show you is a 2-step to the side. So we go 1, 2, then you just tap, and then 1, 2, and tap. Now, in our hustle basic in a partner situation, you wouldn't normally get to that point, but this is again just a general how to turn, okay? So if you would join in again, we're going to do 2 steps, side together, side tap, side together, side tap. Now, if you're turning again directionally, the step you or the direction you sidestep in is the way you're going to be turning as well. I'm trying to make this make sense. So whether you're on your left foot or your right foot, it's actually the same concept. So again, I step onto my side step, putting all my weight there. Now I want you to notice my head, shoulders, knees, and toes are all in line, so that as I prepare to rotate, which I'm going to do now, turning with my toe and my knee and my hip and my whole body, I'm going to turn a half. Okay, are you ready? Half. Now I stepped onto this foot, and now I'm going to keep turning around. It's technically backward, and then face you. Now I may have made that sound super confusing, and if so, send me a message. I'll do my best to explain it again. Here it goes on the other foot. So you put all your weight on that leg, again, lining up. This is going to feel a little easier maybe once we go faster, but I take my step, rotate my body, step down on the opposite foot, turn again, and then I'm going to tap. Now what we'll do to give us a bit more momentum is dance a basic with no turn first, and then try the turn after that. We're going to turn in both directions, clockwise and reverse, okay? So what I mean is this, you go 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, tap. Now we're going to turn, step, tap, turn, step, tap. Now the turn happens over the first 2 counts. So again, when you hear me saying 1, 2, 1, I'm going to do that again, but I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this time I'm counting every step I make. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and now I'm going to turn 1, 2 by 3 and 4. We're back to looking at each other. Then you turn again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I hope that makes sense. We're going to dance that again. Basic first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Now, those turns are best practiced again on your own first. If you do have a partner you can do this with, then make sure that the turns themselves in this direction and position are done freestyle, or you can also hold hands. Now, in hustle specifically, and this is why I have my chair, my partner, if I'm dancing my hustle and I'm dancing a turn, it's not going to look exactly like what we just did, but the concept is the same. So what I'm going to do is pass my chair. So I want you to notice I'm starting with my left leg now as a leader. I'm going back left, right, march, march. So this is your hustle basic, okay? So left, right, march, march, left, right. Now if I turn left, right, on my march, march, I'm going to turn forward, forward, and turn. Then I go back, back, then march, march, back. So you will always turn if you're going back on your left and then step forward on your left. You're turning towards your left shoulder, okay? So what I mean is this. Again, I'll start here. I go back on my left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, basic 2. Now I'm going to turn after 1, 2. I'm going to turn on my left foot forward. 3, 4. You notice I don't close my feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you were holding 2 hands with somebody, the turn would happen after the rock step. 1, 2. On your forward step, you would turn into your arm, or you could turn under your arm as well. 3 and 4, and then your partner, we would switch places, which if you notice, I'm on the other side of my chair now. Switch places, yes? So although my chair is not moving, the concept would be the same in the partner situation. We would pass each other. I'm going to do that one more time, leaders, super quick. Your footwork now for a different type of turn. So you've seen one style of turn moving sideways. This one now moving forward and backward. I'm going back on my left. Basic twice. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to step 1, 2, forward, turn, back, step, march in place. Cool. Now, again, those of you that are more advanced and have a lot more repertoire in your hustle, by all means, I know you're going to elaborate. So this would include, for the leaders, doing a belly roll, a backhand pass, a man underarm turn, alternating turns, just to name a few. Okay? Now, the followers, we're turning with the right foot leading, and you're dancing this, again, off of your rock step. So it's going forward and backward. So I'm going to turn my partner around. So I am the follower now, right foot, I'm going back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So that's my hustle basic. Again, right foot, march twice. Now, instead of marching, we're going to replace it with a turn. And this time I'm going to be turning in towards my right arm. So we're actually going counterclockwise as well. What I mean is this, I go back, right, left, I step forward on my right, and I'm turning, and then I go, oh, back on my right. Okay, I'll do it again. Uh-oh, I'm getting my other dances thrown in. Let's do that. Right foot back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, basic. 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many counts? 4. Here we go. I'm going to do that again. So in hustle, always a 4 count, back on your right foot. I'm going to keep my arm in front so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, basic again. Now we're going to turn 1, 2, forward, 3, step 4, back on your right foot. That was the follower. All right, cool. Now, doing the best I can. If you're finding that following it sideways is a little tricky, the back view, again, looks like this. I'm going to go with my left foot. Left foot leaders, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to turn to my left, 3, 4, then left foot, march, march. Okay, that was me dancing that as a leader. Now I'm going to switch sides and be the follower. Okay, so I'm going with my right foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, basic again. Now I'm going to be turning right foot, 3, 4, back, right foot, march, march. All right. Now, if you do have your questions, please send them along. Otherwise, I'm going to leave this with you. Hustle is always faster than we're dancing it in practice. So that means you have songs at home, for example, Do the Hustle. There's a classic song. Shake Your Groove thing, that one gets a little bit quicker. And of course, it can get really, really quick, yes? So whatever you're practicing, first have that forward poise, good posture, always, always smile in place and on the ball of your foot. So I'm in a flat shoe, and even if I were in a high heel or no shoes, my technique would be the same, yes, which we talked about briefly last time. At any rate, that is our hustle tutorial mini lesson for tonight. Thank you so much. I kind of tried to wear like sort of bell bottom-ish. I don't know if they look like bell bottoms, but hey, I was feeling a little bit 70s. Not too much, but anywho. All right, until I see you again, have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for being a part of our dance family, and we look forward to dancing with you some more next time. Ciao, friends. Be well.